What's going on, fellow exiles? This is hashtag 86 here with a build recap on a build I've been running. This is a SRS build. This is one of the first builds I started in Breach League. I've always been really fond of this skill, Summer Raging Spirits. I always thought it was really cool as a minion skill, but it also has a drawback as in that you can only summon 20 and they have a duration. But I came back to this build again after not playing it for quite a few weeks and decided to try to make it work in another way. I heard about the Severed in Sleep, which is a sword that applies certain buffs to your minions. Um, and the main one to note is minions poison enemies on hit, which is a pretty cool concept with a bunch of raging spirits attacking and poisoning. So that incorporated with the minion increased damage, it seemed like the right fit for a Summer Raging Spirits build. And I'm just going to show you guys a little bit of gameplay. This is just Merciless Dried Lake. And as you can see, the poison is just, it's poisoning every... And this is even without buffs. It's pretty insane. And I can get my Clarity. I usually run Clarity just because it's a very mana-hungry skill. And if I don't, I will just constantly be running out of mana. And I plan on fixing that at some point in the future, but just as of right now, it seems to be the right fit. Of course, I want to have more buffs at some point. And I'm going to go over the rest of my gear and some of the passive tree. As soon as I just give you guys a rundown of how the build goes. And I'm running Whirling Blades right now just because I like Whirling Blades more than the other movement skills. But as you can see here, you just kind of... Usually I'll have some summon specters and some zombies up at the same time. But I just wanted to showcase the actual damage of just the Raging Spirits with the Severed in Sleep, which I find to be a really great weapon, especially for minion builds. See, we just get these guys going out. They poison everything. Let's see if I can find Vol over here and just show you how quickly I can kill him. Blue packs gone in a matter of seconds. The only real issue I'm having right now is just some survivability issues. I just need to get some more energy shield and get that buffed up a little bit more. Once I have a higher life pool, I'll be able to sustain much better. But that's kind of the only thing I'm really working towards right now. And breaches tend to be a little bit of a problem sometimes also, but you can usually overcome that if you have Raging Spirits out before. Then you can usually manage. Of course, this breach is easy because this is only a level 67 area. Just finished clearing this out. I like to showcase gameplay before I get to talking about the actual build too much, because when I watch other build videos, I hate it when there's never any gameplay. So that's something really key that I try to incorporate in the video. And the only reason I'm playing in Dry Lake right now is just to get a baseline of the build, because this is one area that everybody's familiar with and everybody runs, you know, so it's a very good baseline for a build. And now I'm going to show you just how fast it takes him out without any buffs. Well, I have my buffs up, but without anything else, just the SRS, no other minions summoned. And it just destroyed him very quick. And you can clear pretty well. I think once I get my movement speed up a little bit better and finish, you know, all the min-maxing as far as like Gem Cutter's Prisms and all that good stuff, and getting, you know, the max movement speed for my minions out of the minion speed gem and so forth, it'll improve the build quite a bit. Right now I'm running Alpha's Howl with a 4-link, and I've got Hatred, Anger, Clarity, and Desecrate in there. This is all subject to change because it's not, everything isn't really finalized yet. There's I think eventually I'm gonna end up running Vis Mortis, which it has a lower energy shield base than the one I'm currently using, but I can make up for that with some of my other gear pieces. I can get a higher energy shield on these three, which will boost that up quite a bit. Let's see. What else do I have here? This is just your standard 6-link. You know, it's nothing too extraordinary. It's got some good resistance on there though, and of course it's a 6-link. And I've got all the other gear is probably going to change. It's not really min-max like it should be. And I think my resistances kind of suffer a little bit. Yeah, my cold is down a little bit, so I've got to get that up. Not too much, but once I get that, it should be pretty good. Now, as far as the ascendancy goes, we want to get minion damage cast speed. It's really important for SRS. Commander Darkness. This gives us increased damage with when we have auras, and increased attack and cast speed, and it gives us more resistances. So our in effective, our auras have resistance, attack speed, and damage applied to them. So that's really good. Beacon of Corruption. This is just when your minions die, they leave caustic clouds, which is pretty good. It helps to poison, and it's not really that key though. I mean, it's good to have, but it's not a key part of this build. Spirit Eater is 30% increased damage, 2 additional corpses. Desecrate creates 2 additional corpses. 40% increased damage if you've consumed a corpse recently, and 2% increased attack and cast speed. So this one has to do with your offerings, which I'm not currently running offering. I need to get flesh offering in here. I just haven't been able to work it in yet, but I'll have that up and running eventually as well. So overall, it's a really fun build. I'm currently sitting at level 82, so I'm pretty much at the point where I wouldn't really say the end game, because I want to try to hit 90 with this build, and that's the goal, to hit 90. I'll probably do another recap video once I finish min-maxing things out a little bit. But right now, it's a really fun build. I encourage people to give it a try. Probably not in this league, because this league's almost over. I don't know if people want to start a new build now. But I'll do some more videos on it. I'll probably do some videos of just showcasing me running some harder maps, just to show you guys how that goes. None of this is really, I mean, you want to get, like, skill effect duration is always good. Energy shield, your minion damage nodes are always really good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Cast speed is really important as well. As far as your jewels go, I just have these equipped right now because they give 8% increased damage for minions. But I did have a chaos damage jewel, which I'm not sure which one's better at the moment. But overall, yeah, it's a really fun build. You like SRS, now you can poison with your SRS, which is like all your SRSs kind of having Beanos, because it kind of proliferates, whatever I can't say that freaking word right now apparently. But anyways, it's kind of because they have the melee splash, so it poisons enemies around them as well. So great way to stack poison, especially when you got 20 SRSs attacking one guy. Poison. But really good. Be sure to check it out. Follow my stream. Subscribe to my YouTube, and hopefully I'll see you guys when I'm live. And I'm out. Peace.